What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a review on some products that were sent to me by Peel. It's a minimalistic geared kind of company. All their products are geared around minimalism, and personally in my life I've been trying to move towards the more minimalistic mindset and view, and like in terms of material things as well, just because I feel like the less things I have, the more organized I stay, and it just keeps my mind more clear. And it just, I don't know, it just really changes your mindset when you move more towards a minimalistic viewpoint than it is to have like a bunch of things and it gets cluttered and it just kind of like distracts you from the main objectives of your life. And so I thought Peel would be a perfect company to reach out to, and they were nice enough to send me 3 of their products. So I'm going to be reviewing their Peel base, their wallet, and then the third product is their super thin iPhone case in blackout for the iPhone 10. So these are the 3 products I'm going to be reviewing. If this is something that you're even moderately interested in, then you're definitely going to want to stick around. But we're going to get started right away in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so we're going to hop into this right away. So the first thing I wanted to review was a super thin iPhone case in blackout model for the iPhone 10. I chose the blackout model specifically because before I was using the Luxe case in white, and you can already tell, look how dirty this gets, just because like I go to the gym pretty frequently and my hands get dirty, and this is kind of how it ends up. No matter how hard you try to keep it white, it just always tends to track a lot of fingerprints and just like dirt. So decided to go with the blackout model. This is kind of how the case is. It's fairly thin, pretty simple packaging. When you go ahead and open it, you get, this is all that comes inside. So just a little, kind of like styrofoam type material, and then the case is sitting inside, pops right out. Super thin, like it's called super thin iPhone case, and it's for a reason, because if you're looking for something that's just super minimal, it provides the protection on the back of the phone, and it still, you can still do wireless charging with it on, but it won't really protect your phone if you put it face down. It doesn't really curve around the edges that well. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my phone right now, kind of just show you how it looks. Bam. And it feels so nice. Like, it feels so thin. Like, I didn't even put a case on it. It just adds a little bit of texture on the back, so it's not so slippery, but it is made out of plastic, and it just makes it look blacked out pretty much, because I have the space gray iPhone 10, and it just makes it look just like super sleek, super simple, and you can tell like it didn't add any bulk to the actual phone itself. And if you can kind of see, like right on the edge, it doesn't wrap around the edge enough, so if I put it face down, it is going to be glass on the ground, on the table. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't wrap around the edges. So if you are someone that puts your phone face down on the countertop, then this probably won't protect it that well. But if you want something super minimal, super light around your phone, and it feels like without a case still, like it sounds weird because you don't get the glass feeling, but in terms of cases, this is one of the thinnest iPhone cases I've ever used ever, because the iPhone 10 itself, it just feels great in the hand. So when I put this case on it, I could barely tell that I had a case on it, besides that it is plastic material, but it just feels great, man. If you're someone that's going for a more minimalistic feel, look, and you just want something on the phone just for a slight protection on the back at least, and around the edges, then this could be the case for you. But if you're looking for something with a little bit more protection, then this is definitely not the route that you want to go. It doesn't provide the most ample protection, but it does look nice. So and it is very minimal. So they stay true to what they really want to do. They want to have all the minimalistic products as they can, and that's what they do with this iPhone case. So that's the iPhone case. I'm going to go ahead and hop into the wallets. This is actually one of my favorites of the ones they sent me. It kind of pulls open like a tray. Inside they have like just welcome to your Peel wallet. It kind of just gives you a little rundown of everything that it offers right here. I'm not going to bore you with that though. Bam. This wallet, they offered in black or this color, and this color just by far looks so pretty in person. Like, it looks great online, but it just feels so nice. Like, real nice quality wet leather and super simple. it's just so simple. Look at just magnet, and that's it. And they stay true to their whole minimalistic principle, right? So right here is a little slit right here. You can fit like a card in there. And then this thing stretches out, and they say in this pamphlet thing, if you read it, it says it tries to keep less than 7 cards in the wallet at a time. So I did test this out. It does fit up to 7 cards, and you could probably stuff a little bit of cash in there. Ideally, the way I've been using it is I've been putting my cards in this band, and then I've been putting cash in here. If I do have cash, I hardly ever carry cash, but if I do stick that in here. And that's about it. It's so simple, so easy design. And the reason why I went with the brown is because I just feel like brown leather over time, it ages really well, like fine wine. Not many things that you buy that are material things look better as they get older, if that makes sense. Like cars, things like that. Over time they depreciate in time, but like this wallet over time, as it's being in your pocket, and over time the leather kind of gets worn down, and it looks like way better, I think personally. And that's why I went with the brown. The black doesn't do it as nicely as I say brown leather would, but I mean, look at this color, man. Like, it's so beautiful. It's beautifully created, stitched properly. It looks so nice. There's not even branding for peel unless you pull this thing down, and then inside you can see peel. But they do like they really want to keep it minimalistic, no branding really. And yeah, I love it. It's super simple, super awesome. And if you're looking for something that's really minimalistic, no branding, just carry your cards and that's all, then you might want to take a look at this. I prefer the brown. They have black if you're like that type of person, but I think brown just ages nicer over time. Okay, so last but not least is the peel base. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So with this, I've been actually using this quite a lot, just because it actually does help keep clutter off my desk and just makes my room feel more clean, if that makes sense. So basically what it is, you can get they have a bunch of different shapes. I wanted the pentagon because I think it's different and unique. It's made out of, I don't know what kind of wood it is. Walnuts. This is made out of walnut wood. So it's like really high quality, really nicely made and cut. It feels great. And inside is like super strong magnets, I think. So what you do with this is you put it next to your bed, and then with your iPhone charging case or whatever, it kind of just sticks to it so it doesn't fall to the ground. And then you have to reach, like when you're in bed and you have to reach on the ground and grab your charger and plug it in. This kind of just holds it. And it sounds pretty like simple, like why don't I just use use magnets or something? But it's just kind of going back to the minimalistic principle. I rather get like high quality items that look nice and then buy or make like cheap products and make it look not like nice, if that makes sense. I know it's just a piece of wood with magnets, but at the end of the day, this just makes my desk look nice, clean, simple, and very modern. And it keeps the clutter out of my room. It holds my charger, and it just makes the appearance of everything more clean. And then when you have it's a simple principle of when you make your bed or anything, you feel more productive, and then you feel it just feels better. Like when you make your bed and you come back to a made bed, or you just start the day after you make your bed, it just feels good. Like you feel like you can check something off your list and you feel more productive. And when you use this and I put my charger on it, I just feel like my room's more clean. There's no cables on the ground. It doesn't look like messy, and then that keeps my mind really clear when I have like a simple, more clean scene and environment, if that makes sense. I know it sounds really weird, but it does work, I think. They sent me this little sticky thing, so it's like a double-sided sticky thing. So you stick one side on here, one on your surface, and that way it won't move. I'm actually gonna, cut this right now and then kind of show you kind of how it works. I think it will help kind of portray the benefit of using this. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs real quick and then cut to that and kind of show you what that looks like, and then we'll continue this video. All right, y'all. So
This is kind of like the dresser next to my bed. Right here is where I usually keep the base, and then right next to my bed. And you can see on the ground is the cable. So now with the base, what I do is I kind of just stick it right here, and bam, it just sits right here next to my bed. Don't have to worry about anything, and it looks a lot cleaner, simple than if it was just, you know, kind of sitting on the ground like all over the place. I don't like to have cables on my ground. It looks just like, I don't know, it just looks more cluttered, more like messy. So like when I use, now that I have this, I just kind of stick it right here, and bam, right next to my bed. Super easy to use. When it's, I can just grab it, stick it right here, and it looks a lot simple, cleaner, and I don't know, it just keeps everything less cluttered. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop back to the other point of view. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we're gonna get back to it.
All right, guys, so that's all the products they sent me. They sent me 3. They have a couple more products on their website, but I really like the idea of them moving towards a more minimalistic approach. That's why I reached out to them, because I'm kind of moving to the minimalistic approach. All their products are very minimal, and one can say that their products are a little bit more expensive compared to like things you can get off Amazon or stuff. But when I break it down to the principle, I like all their things are really well made and high quality. So you'll probably have to buy it once, and then that's it. And it keeps everything really like simple and very effective in terms of keeping everything organized. And then when you stay organized, it kind of like rolls over into your daily life. When you're organized and there's no clutter or anything, your mind stays clear, and you're able to get a lot more things done, and you're more productive. So I prefer like more high quality items than having a lot of cheap items, just because that one item, it might cost a little bit, but in the long term, it probably is cheaper, because you're gonna have to probably buy a bunch of cheaper things. And when your environment looks clean, then you perform better as a person. So that's kind of how I feel. I'm not 100% to the minimalistic state. I still have like, I've been cleaning out my closet and stuff. And you can tell by even my wardrobe. I don't know if you guys even tracked it. Like, you know, I keep it very simple and basic, just because I don't want to waste time making decisions on things that don't really matter too much. I mean, you can still have good style with like a minimalistic approach. It's just, you know, I'm not trying to wear myself out trying to make stupid decisions on things that don't really matter in my day. And I just want to stay as clear-minded and focused as possible. So that's all the products they sent me. Shout out to the Peel team for sending me these products. It's really dope of them. If you're interested at all, I'm going to leave a link to their website below. You can check some of those out. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more things like this, please give it a thumbs up as well. And if you're brand new to the channel and you like these type of videos, or like any of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. It makes us grow, makes the community grow. It's very dope. We've been growing like crazy this year. It's almost like 100% growth this year. It's absolutely bananas. So appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.